Hello, I'm Lineke Lijn, and in this video we're going to draw a tiger. The tiger you see behind me here, it's a Siberian white, for instance, and it's a marvelous animal. It's one of my favorites, and what I've noticed is that it's very difficult with all the lines that are going on in the face and the lines around the eyes and all. It's rather difficult, but in this video it's really good to follow, and so we're going to start right away. This is the tiger as I've studied it from the internet, and I'm going to pay extra attention to the head of the tiger. And what I first studied is the way the eyes the eye line is, and the snout, and the way the lines are moving along the head. Here you can see one of my pre-studies. And as you can see, the eye line is very important, and the head is built up from a circle. Also for the snout, you can see a circle, and you can see here the bended line that the nose makes. From the side, there of course are the mane, and also from the side of the nose, there is a plane for the cheeks of the tiger. I also will pay close attention to the eye. You can see the pupil is on top of the eyeball, so I will pay attention, and also to the chin, the nose and the whiskers, the way the whiskers go. And don't look at the right side of my drawing, it's just my cat sitting on the side of the table. When you first start out, you simply draw a circle. For the first setup, it's easy to make use of an HB pencil. That's harder than the other pencils. And what you also notice is that the head is divided just to the right of this circle. Then you simply place another circle. This will be the snout area. From this circle, you can draw in the side of the head. This bends up to the top of the snout area. When you draw a line between these, you can already place where the nose will be, and I also put in the big beard. This is the bended line for the nose and the nose bridge. From the side of the snout area, you can put in the lines of the eyebrows. Here I put in the mouth line. And you can also see the circle for the chin. I simply start looking around where everything will be. From the eyes, there are the first lines coming out. From these lines, I can easily decide where the ears will be. This is the top of the ear, and from this there are ear hairs coming out. There's also an important area between the eyes. Left ear will be about as high as the right ear, and I easily put this in. As said before, the pupils of the eyes are on top of the eyeballs. For the nose, I use a simple banded line. This line falls down and comes together at the tip of the nose. Around the nose there are dark lines, and I also place in the lines for the areas that will be extra dark. This is also an important area. It's the tip of the head. Now I can easily draw again some kind of circle, and this is an important circle for the stripes of the tiger. There are really a lot of lines going on the tiger's head. So if you think I draw too fast, please pause the film so you can draw along at your own pace. Those lines extend into the places where the whiskers will be. So I also already put these in on the snout of our tiger. I think the snout is also very tricky, because out of the snout there is the mouthpiece, the little chin, and also all the whiskers that will come out. And you can see for the tip of the chin I already placed another circle. That will be my whitest area. Around this area you can draw in little hairs. Here I'm already shading in the dark area around the nose. Now it's time to get rid of some of my helper lines, and I'm using for this an eraser pencil. They're very precious to me. I use them a lot. At this point, I think the eyes are a bit too close together. I simply take my eraser pencil and take out the eyes. I place the eyes a little bit wider because the nose bridge itself is quite broad. Even though it's just a little replacement, it makes a big difference. Here I've zoomed in so you can really look close at what I'm doing for the area around the eyes. There is a white line underneath the eye, and I place then the darker areas, and then the white line will stand out. You can see the first stripe we are drawing now is going upwards towards the ear area. Then I follow the dark line and it flows along with the area of the snout. From here you can see another stripe going up. The hairs of the ear are coming out and the tip of the ear is very dark. Inside of the eye there's a lot of shadow. So far the right side of our tiger. Now let's pay close attention to the left side. You can see I start out real easy. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on my pencil, and I simply start to get the feel of where the dark stripes are. This line you can see very good. Like it is not showing on the right side of the tiger. On the left side you can see how it's proportionate. This is the white stripe underneath the eye. those little lines go over the bridge of the nose. The hairs on the bridge of the nose are really small, so make really small scribbly lines. On the side of the nose, there are shadow areas and also dark hairs. Here, on top of the eye, there are also a lot of stripes going on. So as I said again, if you have difficulty with the fast drawing, please pause the video and draw at your own pace. From the back of the head, the lines are coming forward. So now I'm drawing from back to front. Now that I think the left eye is okay, I can go in even darker. On the side of the head, there's also a dark stripe going downwards. So just keep following the way the head is going. And here I'm going down below. Underneath the chin, I need shadow. And I need a shadow so the chin will stand out. This Siberian tiger has a white color, so I also place shadow underneath this color. Tricky part, especially the part where the whiskers come out of the snout, and also the sides of the nose. There are little dark hairs, and well, they're hard to put in, but just try to feel the way the nose goes. Then I simply take my hand and I shade it out a little bit. Between the upper lips, there's a really dark area, and that's the part that follows the dark lines around the nose. Make sure you make this very dark. For the side of my tiger, I simply place little stripes. Those are the stripes that are banded around, so you can not really define them. Here you can see me for the breast area putting in extra shadow. And now it's time to pull out some hairs. So I'm taking my pencil eraser again, draw some wild lines, and then I simply take my pencil and draw little stripes underneath the parts I've erased. For the chin, I need to place the dark areas around the little circle that is the whitest, and I put in a little bit of shadow underneath the line of the mouth. With the eraser, I can then pull out some hairs again, and then I simply draw in dark lines to make the hairs of the chin stand out. Now it's time to define our drawing. As you can see, it's all the same kind of gray. So what you do then, when you are pleased with your drawing, you pull out a 4B pencil, or even a 6B if you want. Now it's time to define the darkest lines that are so typical for the Siberian tiger. Make sure the whiskers flow over into the collar of the tiger. And now the special lines around the eyes, I want to be extra dark. I want the attention to be drawn towards the eyes of this tiger. By pulling out your 4B pencil, you can now make your drawing more lively. It's like when you look at a picture and nothing is really all even dark. Some areas are darker, the parts that you want to pay attention to or drawn the attention to, you make that especially dark. And the areas that are not so important, you put in a little bit lighter. for the hairs, I simply use straight lines. Gives it the idea that the whole tiger is very furry, and you only need a few lines to make this animal, this beautiful animal, look hairy. When you've erased a little bit of your drawing because your hand is rubbing over it and stuff, simply take out the pollution with a big eraser, should you disturb yourself from it. When you see something that needs a little bit more attention, you can easily draw in more and more darkness and more definition with your 4B pencil or even a 6B. This area is a bit grayish, so all the areas that are grayish or in the shadow, I simply rub this in. You can use for this a towel or simply use your hand. Gives your drawing a nice soft touch. Once you have been rubbing into your drawing, you can easily go over it again with your pencil. That's no problem. For now, I'm signing my name, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please give it a like if you did, and I hope to see you again on one of my next drawings. Always take care. Bye bye.